Hi everybody, Mr. Politics here, and welcome to another video. The Southport killer gets 52 years. It's a pity it's not an whole life term, but it's better than nothing. At least the victims and their families will see some justice. That this monster is not walking the streets again. I don't know where I'm going to put him. He's too young to be put in jail, so we'll have to go somewhere, some secure unit somewhere. Perhaps Broadmoor. Put him in Broadmoor with the rest of the lunatics. But this monster, I'm not going to name him because we should now erase his name or any mention of him from history. He doesn't deserve to be named. All I would say, call him the monster of Southport, has finally faced justice. And of course, this morning, when he arrived at court, he was while he was in the dock, he was complaining that he felt unwell, that he wasn't well, that he wanted to go to hospital. And I think they did take him to hospital, but they found out there was nothing wrong with him. What he was doing was trying to delay his trial. That's what he was doing. He didn't want to face the victims' families. He didn't want to face them. He didn't like having eyes on him. That's what he was trying to do, but of course it was all kicked off, and the judge had to order him to leave the dock twice for the chaos he was causing. I did think that this would happen, that he wouldn't like this to be in court. I think he thought that the age he was, he could get away with this. Just have a slap on the wrist and nothing would happen to it. There'd be no consequences for him. But I'm afraid he's had a shock. He's going to go to jail, or wherever it is he's going to go, for the next 52 years. And by my reckoning, my maths are not too good, but by my reckoning, he'll probably be about 70 when he will be eligible for release. He'll be in his 70s. He'll be an old man if he can get out. But wherever he goes, he will have to keep looking over his shoulder, because somebody will try and get to him. They'll try and do something to him if they can. So they'll have the parole board, or whoever it is in the prison board, or will have to think carefully now where they're going to put him, because they'll all be out to get him. They'll only need a chance, and they'll do something to him. Like I've said, he'll have to keep looking over his shoulder every time he's in whatever jail he's in, or secure unit they put him in, because they'll have to do something with him, because he's still a danger to the public, and he'll have to go somewhere out the way. But like I've said, this is some measure of justice for the victims and their families, but it's not enough. I think they was hoping for a life sentence, but 52 years, like I've said, is better than nothing. And of course, he can't go to a adult jail, because they'll be trying. Like I've said, if they sent him there, well, I don't think he'd survive. He wouldn't survive in a proper jail. They'll probably find some cushy unit somewhere to put him, to keep him safe. And I don't think he'll want to come out of his cell, because he won't want to leave his cell. You can bet your life, as soon as they put him in somewhere, he'll start to moan that he didn't get a fair trial, and he'll try and con the parole board into releasing him early. Because you know what these lunatics are like when they go out and do things. They think they can con the parole board and convince them that they're not a danger anymore and they can be released. But I don't think he will. I'm afraid he'll have to serve his 52 years. And like I've said, he'll be an old man in his 70s when he's able to be released. But you never know with our justice system, the way it is. You never know what's going to happen. I suppose the parole board might take pity on him and they could release him halfway through his sentence. If that was to happen, there would be uproar. There would be absolutely mayhem and uproar in this country. The people would riot. I mean, look at the riots we had last summer. They'd probably riot about if he was ever to be released, but you never know. They could secretly release him, give him a secret identity, and make him go and live in another part of the country, release him secretly, and that the public didn't know. But like I've said, I hope that the parole board, when he puts in for parole, when he say halfway through his sentence, they refuse to let him release him. Keep him in jail where he belongs. Do his full 52 years. Let's hope that while he's in jail, he kicks the bucket. He never comes out of jail or wherever he's going to be. The only way he's going to come out is in a wooden box, in a coffin, and he's carried out in a coffin, because where he's going to go, he deserves to rot there for the rest of his life. And at least there's one thing we all have in this country. We will never see this evil face again, will we? We'll never see this evil face again. His mugshot. We'll never see this evil face ever again. Well, that's the end of my video. Mr. Politics here signing off. And remember, don't believe the lies.